All right, everybody. Guess what? We are here. I don't know what number show it should be, but it doesn't matter. It's a companion slash reaction show of Red Bull Imagination numero quattro.
Can you
Was that
translate that for me? Four?
number
Is
four?
that four?
Point
Quattro?
oh. It's they do the point oh, but it's like
I don't
if
see the
you
point one either.
exactly if we never do point anything else, then we could just say four, right?
Yeah, done.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool.
Technically, if they were smart, they could have said this was 4.3 because they've already done two episodes up until now.
Oh
So
shit.
they could have been smart on that and went 4.3, but they
Opportunity missed.
blew it.
It happens.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's see.
all right, so did you watch MX of Nations?
I haven't.
Do
No,
you know
we
who won
were
at
out
least?
yesterday, and then I had a little too many schnapps last night, and
They didn't
I've
show it
been.
on the TV in Germany?
They may have, but
Oh.
I was looking at the end of a schnapps glass, and I didn't see anything.
Got it.
So missed everything.
Well,
Uh,
your countryman, Ken Roxon, went 2-3, 3-2 for the overall.
all right.
But uh, Jet France won the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Yeah,
that part, and
and
I just kind of let that part go.
yeah, and Jet is the only one that really cut through the traffic. I would say he came from like eighth or ninth or something to win the one moto.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
I was just glad, like I did have a friend here in Germany who was texting me and he sent through some results as it was happening. And I was just like, well, as long as Australia's in front of Germany, that's kind of all I was going for. And they're in front of America. So there you go.
hey, we sent the most patriotic, not necessarily the fastest.
Man, you send over bloody Plessinger and that's where you're going.
You know, he's a very, they were way off subject here, but he's a very hot and cold. Like, he has days that he's on fire. I had somebody say to me the other day, they were like, oh man, hopefully it rains for Plessinger. I go, not against Europeans. I'm
Yeah,
like, that works here, but that is null
yeah.
once we go to Europe, son.
That is so damn true. Yeah. Oh, damn it.
Oh, he's
Oh.
just better than other Americans at the mud, not than everyone.
Not everyone. Yeah, but I mean, it looked good from the pictures and a little bit of video I saw. It looked awesome there.
Yo, it was
I need to sit down and watch it.
packed.
Oh,
Packed, like the whole place. I don't know. There had to have been 100,000 people there. It
I
was,
saw something that was written that was 100.
I bet you, because it was like there wasn't any room on the whole one hillside, and it was like most of the track.
Man, that's cool though.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that's
super
good to
cool.
hear that it's things are coming on back.
I would love to go to a motocross of nations in Europe one year. I feel like
Yeah,
the U.S. cool, whatever, but we go to a national basically every year.
yeah.
But I think going to somewhere like in Italy or France or something like that would be friggin' awesome.
Yeah, I was hoping to be there, but the planets didn't align, and there was a small miscommunication, and I was on the sidelines. So yeah, I was hoping to be there and watch it all, and carrying on with all the guys at the monster show, but no, I was sitting at home drinking schnapps.
There you go. Sounds like you had an all right replacement plan.
I
So,
was fine. I handled it.
all right.
But
Are you
yeah, I
lined
mean,
up? So what we're gonna do, everybody, we got the Red Bull Imagination number 4 full show team contests, whips, speed, and big air. That's what the title of this is. So, and we're just gonna start right from the very beginning, and you guys can watch along with us. You
all
ready?
right. You gonna count us in on this one?
Yep. We're gonna go on 0 or on 1.
What? Always on one.
I always forget. Okay, we're gonna
Always
go
on
on
one.
one. I'm gonna go from 4. Give us enough time.
Oh, this is Red Bull Imagination 4.
Oh shit! This could get long if they keep doing it. But we're gonna start at 4. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Fort Scott, Kansas. Nice.
Stadium lies the great rural community of Fort Scott, Kansas, also home to Red Bull Imagination.
To the imagination. I don't know how much we'll get in trouble for sound. Red Bull's
Are we
very.
going to get in trouble for saying things,
mad.
or get in
No,
trouble
no, for playing their
that's
sound.
been streamed here?
No, I don't. It's just us, and then they can watch with us. So I'm not that. But sometimes the sound is what gets you.
Yeah. So have you got the sound on here then? For
Just a teeny bit because it's coming through my headphones. Otherwise, I can't hear anything. But it's very, very low.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I did notice, and I'm hearing just a little tiny bit. That is Sal Masekela
Yeah.
having a bit of chat in the background. He's back. He's back everywhere. X Games here as well.
But he's now Salama.
Oh,
That's his
Sal.
full name, okay? No.
Oh.
See? He gentrified it for us for years and called himself Sal.
All right, we've. All right, my name is Steven. Just remember that.
All right. Very, very good. So they said they changed some stuff. You know, obviously without being there, it's really hard to be like, this is different or whatever. But some of the main jumps there look kind of the same as they were, similar.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Some of the big ones look like they're still there.
Yeah.
But I think they changed up K-Dub's Kingdom or something.
Yeah, exactly. They said they moved it across the street or something. The fire break, whatever it was.
Yeah, that's it.
So they're doing teams this year, and then they have yikes, and then they have so they're gonna do a draft or whatever and pull people to ride the different events against each other.
Yeah, I was actually quite happy with that.
Yeah.
Like Team Maddo, Team Twitch, they do their draft in front of the guys as well. So, yeah, I did see Patrick Evans in episode 2. He's like, "Oh, I want to be on Team Twitch," and Maddo grabbed him. So I'm like, "Ooh."
Yeah, apparently, from what I heard, they basically all probably ride together normally.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a big issue there, of course. But I think if you're going to be on Team Maddo and he has a Red Bull hat and Team Twitch has a Monster hat, you'd probably want to be on that Red Bull one.
I never thought about that. Look at him, he's even flaunting the Red Bull.
I'm just saying. Isn't that the start of a bloody conspiracy theory? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, that jump from Tyler?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's they moved the big one from last year and like kind of made that one, and it's in a rhythm. Or there's a setup jump at least, I guess. Because I haven't seen him going for that other big one across the...
That gnarly thing?
Yeah. But this one seems bigger, I think.
Maybe they were smart and removed it.
Not really, because this one is at least the same size or bigger, and it's like not a table. Like the one last year was kind of a table.
Oh, and what we're watching is...
Yep, McNarls.
And
he just barely came up short.
Yeah.
Like he just caught the knuckle. That wasn't even... He was like 5 feet more, and he would have been fine.
Yeah, caught a very rounded knuckle too, by the look of it.
Yeah, looks like you should have been fine.
And I read that he broke his pelvis and femur.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, once you come off going that fast to the bottom of the landing, like...
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
you just coming up short and front flipping it. Like that's just horrible.
Yeah.
Like,
But it just, like I said, it just did not look like he should have been fine. That was weird.
all right. So did you watch this part where they chose their teams and then they came up with some stupid thing to say, because McNiles was on
Yeah.
Team Twitch. And
yeah,
they
I
wanted
did
to
see.
level things out.
That was on the second one, right?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
And
and
I
then
was
they're
like,
like, well,
"Come on."
actually, I won the coin toss, and you
Yeah.
went first, so then they got to steal somebody off of the other team.
Yeah. I was like, all right, I'll go along with your story.
But the Red Bull team gave somebody up to the monster team, so I don't know about your conspiracy theory.
Oh, true. No, wait. Wait. Is it that way? Oh, maybe I got it wrong. Oh.
Yeah, who?
Oh. Whoa. What's his name? Steve Hogelstein?
Yeah.
Hogelstein? How do you guys say it?
Hogelstein.
Head judge. That was interesting.
He's a free ride guy.
And I noticed, I think Vicki and Tom would be the Tom Parsons
Mm-hmm.
are the only two who have been at every event. I guess wait, was Tyler at every event? Or did he
had to have
crash
been.
out of one?
Maybe.
I guess he was at all of them.
He was definitely
But
there.
anyway. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the whip contest?
Oh, no, most creative line.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so how many competitions are there? 4?
Well,
Most creative line, speed and style, big dogs, best whip. And team jam 5.
nice. Well, this seems like a fun contest. I would like this one, although the jumps are still really big. But
Jumps are big, but they look manageable.
yeah.
These ones I'd be quite happy to get along with. But yeah, it looks like she's taken different lines getting around. Obviously about to go jump over the trees.
Nice.
Grab Indy. Oh, they've changed this up.
Yeah.
They've
I'll give her
changed-
a helicopter on that one.
Oh, that's cool. Jumping through the shipping container that they've got
Yeah.
jacked up on the
That's
back of the
what
tip
goes
truck.
to that big jump.
Exactly. So she's ditched the big jump and now she's looking for something else to hit.
But did
What's
you
he
see
transferring? Oh,
Oh, that was awesome.
nice.
Did you see that they added a board up onto the top of the shipping container just now?
Did they? No,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
It's a little ramp, and I would guess, this is a total guess, Kohl Denney is always building sketchy ass shit and riding on top of stuff. My guess is Kohl Denney rides the top of that shipping container.
Okay, I'm digging that. I can get on board. Man, this is a sick line. Like for
Yeah.
a creative line. Like she's hipped everything. She's looking for transfers.
Yeah, that
big
one
jumps.
transfer was dope.
Yeah.
And that was a big old whip.
Yeah. Damn, like that was a good run from Vicki.
Yeah. She's
All right.
badass, dude.
Oh, so she's up against Cole for the most creative line?
I told you. Listen. I swear
thought
I've
you
not
meant
watched
for
any
whatever
of this.
he was doing, like whatever run. I didn't know he was coming up next. I didn't read the press release.
I didn't either. That was just a guess. As soon as I saw some sketchy apparatus on the course that I hadn't seen the previous 3 days, I'm like, Cole's definitely got something up his sleeve. Whoa!
Yeah, that wall ride.
You gotta be leaned in.
Yeah, you can't go hitting.
See that thing onto the top?
Straight. That is some sketchy looking shit. Kohl Denney, maybe.
Yo, right off of the bat. Awesome.
Flip,
Little transfer into a berm thingy. Another little transfer.
Oh.
To the wall ride. I like it.
Okay, I'm digging this. This is cool. Fun box, wheelie.
Dude, he's a very, like, technical rider. The sketchy ass shit he jumps in his yard and stuff, and it's all tight and like.
Well, I don't see a house here for him to jump off.
He would jump it if there was.
Oh, Superman seat grab hanging off the back. Oh,
nice.
Coming up.
Here we go. He's
so
slowing down so he can hit his sketchy contraption.
So is this? Oh yeah, this is the start of his sketchy setup. Yep, right.
Whoa!
Nice.
Oh, we almost
short.
You know, you're not going to get the same amount of forward momentum to try to click that big one after. That was nice, little wheel tap.
That was cool.
He's definitely going to win this.
Fuck yeah. I'm digging this. I love watching his videos he puts up. Stuff that
Whoa, no! Oh,
that
fuck.
was a huge crash.
Huge crash. That was like the gnarliest knuckle on the course. You see how tight that thing was?
But,
oh, sick. I didn't see that before.
Round bail.
Oh, man.
Oh. He's still standing.
He's like a little kid.
God damn.
Said he knocked the filling out. Shout out to Kevin Kelly. This announcer, he's like the funniest motocross announcer, period. I don't know why
sorry,
he doesn't.
We don't have it turned up on full blast then.
It doesn't seem like he's doing much talking at the moment, but.
Yeah. That is true. Like, I was watching all those videos at the start, and he was already walking around with like a brace around his leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Team Twitch took the win. So I guess that's Vicki took the win on that one.
Just because he crashed, I still think even just cut it off there. He still had a more creative run.
I think I'm guessing Vicki was on Twitch's
We didn't
thing,
do
right?
our research well enough in the beginning.
Yeah, Kohl Denney was on Team Maddo. So yeah, so they.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I would say that was awesome. Like Vicky's run was sick, but I love watching Kohl
as
come
creative,
up with dumb stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
foot plant.
Exactly.
What else did he do? Top of the box. I mean, it was creative line. So even if you fell, if he had fallen right off of the bat, I would agree. But he was far enough into the run that we saw that he did a bunch of super cool stuff.
And like that foot plant over the round bail, just for a laugh. Because I saw him do something on that first angle and it didn't make much sense.
Yeah.
But now seeing on a different angle, you're like, oh, right, okay, this is cool.
Yeah, little seat bounce, foot plant, wall ride, top of the shipping container. I say that's should have won.
All right, so now it's what's this, speed and style? So Patrick Evans
versus
Team Maddo,
Hill
up against who's this? Josh Hill, is it?
Yep.
God damn, this is going to be tough.
Yeah, but I believe Patrick Evans, he was a Supercross kid, and he just recently switched. So
he's got the skills, for sure.
He's got the skills. If anybody there, I don't know, I heard him joking, I guess, because Parsons was like, oh, I did a way faster time.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But Tom's no slouch on any type of track either. He's pretty friggin' fast.
Oh, yeah. I saw Ronnie Feist there, so he's one of the judges as well.
He's the only one that... Doesn't he live in Kansas? He lives in Missouri. He lives in Missouri, I think.
Missouri?
Yeah.
Missouri. Oh.
Missouri, exactly.
All right, so this is speed and style. So one rider from each team again. Same procedure. It's not like
Same thing.
a couple of guys are going in. It's just one rider from each.
Maybe if
So
we
what
were
are we going to do? Are they just going to do like a go together at the same time, or they go individual?
Individual.
Oh, individual.
Timed, but it's like we probably should have listened. How much is a trick worth?
Wow.
Like
Did
he's
they tell
gonna.
us that? Damn. This is what happens when we haven't even watched it before it starts.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in. They've started. I didn't see the gate drop, but here we go.
Woo!
Flips. That's tough to do a flip in speed and style, and then do it off a dirt lip as well. Oh,
Yeah.
nice. This is a sick track.
And apparently he's only started flipping like a week ago.
What? First flip to dirt a week ago
Yeah,
off a ramp, and then he goes and does it off a dirt hit?
I guess.
What the
I mean,
hell?
maybe he went and flipped dirt too. I don't know, but like they said, he just barely started. He's doing a lot of hanging his back wheel up, which is definitely going to hurt his time here. But
I imagine it would hurt style as well if you're swapping off the
it's true.
back of every
Well, I
lane.
mean, it didn't hurt that.
Didn't hurt that, and that was a nice knack.
Exactly.
So 1 minute down.
But again, he's doing big old knacks, big old whips,
the edge of that landing too,
and a backflip. So,
yeah.
how much
So what was that?
does Josh need to beat him by to make up the difference in those tricks?
So 109.
Woo.
What was Parsons saying? He was doing like 103s or 106s or something?
104, he said.
Oh,
He knows.
Josh
He's
has
like,
called it. He's like, it wasn't the biggest whip.
well, he's like, that's all I can talk shit on. So hopefully they dock him for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so now this is kind of up to Josh to just basically he's going to have to put the hammer down and get the speed.
Yeah.
All right, so just a bit of a straight jump where Patrick flipped. Looking smoother over the jump, so he's obviously going for time. He's not really stressed about any tricks yet. All right, this should be coming into a bit of a trick jump or a whip jump. Not too much. No, he's
just going full speed. There you go.
This is full speed. A little bit of a pancake in the morning there, but he's not coming up short on any jumps.
No.
All right, so yeah, he's pretty full gas. Coming over for the big jumps now. Yeah, there's no tricks there, no whips.
I mean, I don't think he really does
he's cut
tricks.
that corner big time because he doesn't actually need that extra speed to jump over the tree line. What? He was still 109? Well, then that has to go to Patrick Evans.
Yeah.
That has to. I'm actually really surprised he looked really smooth riding then. So Patrick with tricks and a flip
is faster.
Same time.
Oh yeah, same time. But so obviously going faster. Or maybe that helped him go faster. Maybe you go faster when you do a
backflip. You cut some you scrub some air time out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why Travis won that speed and start. No, what was it?
Straight rhythm.
Straight rhythm. That's it.
On the 500.
Exactly.
I'm surprised he didn't blow his wrists out going that flat. He flipped that thing and was like 15 feet past any bit of landing.
Yeah, 15 feet past the bottom exactly. Like that was way out. All right, so what's this one? This is the big dogs. All right.
Josh Hill's not in the big dogs. Oh, you got Bereman. Oh, and Vanstippen. Is that or Parsons?
Bereman for Team Maddo. Yeah, Vanstippen for Team Twitch. All right. So what do they need to do? They basically just go for the biggest jump. Is that the idea of this one?
I guess.
Speaking of the big dog, Robbie Madison, the man with more records to his name than anybody else in long distance jumping, I guess. So,
Bro, what about Doug Danger? Don't fuck with Doug Danger. No.
Ooh, maybe.
No, I don't know. I'm just joking.
So yeah, Maddo will be wanting to get a win for this one. Like this is his cup of tea right now, or his can of Red Bull. I don't know.
It's true. Just straight, huge jump. Yeah.
I mean, like you look at that jump over the tree line. That's pretty damn poppy.
Yeah.
No matter what.
But that's just standard. That's a standard jump on this course.
That is a standard jump here. But when you see that side angle, you're like, that's steep as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big jump. I think I heard somebody say that one was really poppy.
So there you go. Julien Vanstippen was third at Imagination last year.
But remember, he crashed early on or something, and then
crashed his brains out in training. I think, and then still came out and picked up third. So yeah, now he's up against the boss, the man who started it all here, Tyler Bereman. So,
and listen, Tyler, like you can say whatever you want that him making the contest, blah blah blah, but every year he shows up and puts it down. So like it's not just the fact of he designs the contest. He is friggin' gnarly.
That's it. Big flip. So I wonder if he's choosing which jumps to hit at a certain time. Like, I'm just going to say these are the biggest ones I want to hit. All right,
here's the big one right here.
Container. This is the biggest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, seat grab.
200 foot.
Yep.
200 foot Indian air.
That is a massive jump. Just to jump the damn thing.
Yeah.
Is impressive. That jump there was steep.
Yeah.
That was surprising. I did not expect to see that actually. The return jump.
Yeah, it looked like just a little side nib, and then he hit it, and you're like, whoa, that's a proper jump itself.
Yeah, it looked like just a bit of a transfer or something on the return.
I wonder how many jumps, if you get like a specific number of jumps.
And I wonder if there's a specific amount of time, because you can see he's sitting there kind of getting a bit of a deep breath.
Well, they said there was no time limit, I heard, but that's why I'm like, maybe it's a number of...
So he's going for the big jump, 200-foot double hard. So the trick kid going for it. That'll be the big thing. Like, Julian's got tricks, whereas Tyler, not so much.
Right. Not something like that. I think he can do a knack or something.
Yeah, and he flipped that big dirt jump right at the start.
But that's it. He only hit a couple.
Yeah, that suspension's doing some work.
Oh, shit. He went double back. Did he double straight back, or did he walk?
I think he walked.
That's what I thought. The first one, and then the second one, the shot looked like he doubled back, which on the jump that big, dude.
Yeah, that would be
scary.
Double back. But then, hey, Mike Mason.
I know. Listen, but like, have you tricked anything like real big, like close to 100 or whatever?
200. Yeah.
No, serious.
No, serious.
Yeah, okay. You have to like jump yourself forward.
Yeah,
to like keep up with your motorcycle.
Exactly. It is hard because that wind is pushing against you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is a different line from Tyler.
There you go. That's the big one.
Holy crap.
He's like, I don't need a whip because this thing is so big.
Was that the one that McNally crashed?
Maybe.
Nice knack coming back over the trees. All right, so that's one jump that Julien Vanstippen did not jump. So that there is already a big plus on Tyler's side.
He's looking
I haven't
at.
seen anybody else jump that jump yet.
Yeah.
So where's he going? He's going back for that same one that he
Yeah.
just started on, I think.
Whoa.
Oh no, that's a
Is that not the same?
that was a different jump.
Is it it's the same face to a
It's
different landing?
Exactly same face, but not going through the shipping container, and he kind of took off from the side of the jump.
I guess
Getting a
everybody's.
couple of high fives on the way back.
It's like they brought
Yeah.
Jason Wygant out to announce this too.
Yeah.
Like he's already announcing everything, guys.
Dude's doing everything. There's like, we just need as much Racer X as we can get here.
Yeah.
All right,
Here
now
we
he's
go.
going through that shipping container with the drone.
Oof.
Oh.
That's a gnarly
All
trick
right,
on
so
a
that's
jump
what it was.
like that.
So on the one before, he jumped off to the side of the
Yeah.
face, but jumped to the left-hand side. That one, he goes straight and to the landing on the right. I really need to sit down and actually, like, if I had a map in front of me right now to figure
Yeah.
out where the hell they are on this course, this is so big. And I imagine you would get lost pretty quickly when you're riding around.
100%.
Yeah, that was a nice knack. Nice turn up. All right, so who took the win on that one? Did Bereman take the win? Yeah, okay, so Bereman got the win on that one. I guess it was the mixing up the different lines, the different jumps.
The transfer deal.
Mm,
I wish
yeah,
they
Dylan-
at least were like, we think we gave it to Tyler because of this or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Little bit of insight. It's just like they barely even tell you and they're just like, next thing.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, straight in.
They got
This
the
is what we were
helmet.
saying.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, that's it. This is what you were saying at the start, though, that I guess maybe at the end of it all, they will, cut this up pretty quickly and go, okay, here's this full, this is the full episode that we're watching right now, 47 minutes, but each section's, 8, 9 minutes maybe?
Yeah, exactly. 6, 18, 20, 8. Yeah, I mean, they're all like under 10 minutes, really.
There we go. Big Tom Parsons, the old man. This is going to be sick. So, Julian's got an X Games gold medal. Tom
Woohoo!
Parsons has
Fuck.
got an X Games gold medal in Best Whip.
And-
Bereman got one?
I'm pretty sure. And it's going to be on some big dogs.
Yeah.
So we know all 4 of these guys can whip the hell out of big ass dirt jumps.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, so Patrick Evans is on Team Maddo. So I'm going to guess then, looking at this, a couple of these guys will be doing the run, like for each team.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're like going to cut it all down. Oh, nice.
Damn.
Nice. One,
See him
whip
stretch.
one way, whip the other.
Yeah. You see him struggle to get that second one back. He was fighting it back.
Man. So that's 3 jumps in a row. And he went oppo, or regular, and then opposite one way.
And then flat. Turn down opposite, flat whip.
and then he had that one coming back as well. So Patrick, I mean, the dude can whip, and he rides a lot in. He like rides a lot of free ride, so this is where he's on it.
Yeah. So
Guillem, ooh.
I said a long time ago, I was like, in an interview 20 years ago, they were like, "What way do you see, freestyle going?" And I was like, "Big ass skate parks for dirt bikes," and I was wrong until now.
yeah, exactly. You were just 20 years ahead of everyone. Oh, okay. So that was a setup jump from Guillem.
So
Nice
everybody gets to
whip.
do this one? I'm confused.
Oh.
Only problem is, and I realize this section is turning that way. They were all the same way.
Yep.
And that one's the same way as well.
Yeah. So if you don't like whipping in that direction, you're going to struggle.
Yeah.
Because those 3 jumps in that line were all turning to the right.
But Patrick did get an opposite whip in on it.
Yeah.
It was, you could tell it was a little bit like he had to fight it. At the end, he had to like fight it back because he was pointed so far the opposite way.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the whole thing was turning.
Wait, was that first one from Tom in the run? Or
I don't know.
That was him just getting even to the course.
Yeah.
He's just going to throw out a bigger whip than I've ever done.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God. That's why Tom Parsons is one of the best free riders.
Moto whip, turn down, moto whip.
Oh. So I'm guessing then they have this one jump on the return.
For the
so
opposite.
3 in a line. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give this, at the moment, Tom's winning for me. But I did like Patrick, but I think Tom's got it.
I think the Patrick opposite whip in the way, the line turning right and him whipping opposite, kind of, I don't know, that does something for me. Just because you know how difficult that would have to be.
So hang on.
Everybody gets to do this one.
That was 3 riders from Team Maddo, I think. Ah, okay. So they've shown 3 riders from Team Maddo. Maybe they're going to like drop someone off of that team or 2. And then I guess no, hang on. Yeah, Patrick's on Team Maddo, not on Twitch.
Yeah, because he was helping Dresser and then Evans helped him, and Twitch here is like, oh, thanks to the other team for the info. I do have to say, for being like who he is, Twitch is always super cool and just like happy and nice to everyone. It doesn't matter. Which is nice to see.
Exactly. And he's an OG. Oh, nice whip there.
Holy smokes. There you go, Oppo. Yeah, that was close to the edge right there.
Not as big, though.
No.
I'm actually surprised. I keep forgetting that he's so young. He's only 21.
Yeah. I think he's a Florida kid or something. Because I think Tom kind of introduced him to the scene.
Because I think the first time we saw him on the big stage was X Games? Was it X Games or was it this one?
No, I think it was X Games.
Yeah.
I think for Whip or something.
Yeah.
But he just didn't look that comfortable, honestly.
No, that probably the best one was his first. But
Yeah.
then he kind of landed a bit crossed up, and then it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Scare the shit out of yourself.
Yeah, like it looked good, and then he landed crossed up, and then it was all out the window.
Well, and he was like 1.5 feet from the edge of the jump as well.
Yeah. All right. Time for Bereman.
Let's see if he can oppo whip in the turn section. Whoa. It was kind of weird. The bike, like, followed him.
Oh, nice turn
That's
down.
a nice one. That first one was weird. The bike, like, followed him weird.
Yeah, like a little bit of an in-swinger somehow.
Yeah, exactly. I almost think there's a weird spot in that. Woo! There you go. I almost think there's a bit weird spot in that face because somebody else caught it and went like.
Exactly.
Right, because if Dresser caught that same thing, it would have done same issue
like
and thrown him
drifted
in.
across. He was looking good, and then it just all kind of went.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit squirrely. All right, Julien Vanstippen.
Whipping the setup.
Oh,
Woo!
nice turn up. Oh,
There you go. Holy shit.
Jeebus. Yeah, this is going to be tough for Parsons to win.
That's hard to deal with.
That was like the smallest whip he did.
Yeah.
And it was still pretty good.
Still pretty good.
It was definitely those first three, though, in that straight line. Damn.
They looked when you're watching it, you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah, you know, that's... Yeah, you see whips, you know, oh, yeah, the dude's in control. Obviously, Vanstippen's in control, but that was...
Well, you're just like, which way is he pointed? Like, what is going on with this? That's the ones that you're like, holy shit. Like, you're never getting that back. Oh, we got it back. Julien Vanstippen and Christian Dresser.
Tyler and Guillem were knocked out. Okay, so now it's down to the 4. So 2 riders.
Dresser beat Tyler.
Huh?
Yes, you heard me correctly.
All right. Oh my God, Patrick Evans.
I'm glad they changed. Holy shit.
Crap.
He just warmed up first round, apparently.
Oh my God, is that Tyler there just like hands in the air?
Just like, what the fuck?
That was huge.
God, dude.
Okay, I'm glad they've changed video angles.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I don't think you would have. I think that first one would have. That whole run was either way more impressive or that other angle is shit.
Yeah, exactly, because that looked awesome. Man, okay, so before I was thinking Tom, before Julien came out, then for me, in the whole first run, I would say Julien took the win.
Yes.
Tom second. Now, after watching Patrick just shred that, this is going to be tough.
Nice.
Oh. It's big. It's big, but it's not as out there as Patrick so far.
They also switched back to the stupid angle as well.
The shit angle, yeah.
Oh, you didn't get under that one.
No.
Definitely that run versus Patrick's are going to have to go Patrick as much as I love Tom.
Yep, exactly. Patrick's got that one. That was really good.
Yeah, he definitely slid off of that one. Didn't get it to pop.
Yeah.
Still very amazed that Dresser beat Bereman.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Does not make any sense.
Oh,
maybe
that second jump looked a lot better, but then
he did the same thing in the first one. I think maybe they are giving the bonus for the opposite whip in the turning section.
Yeah. And I wonder, is it one best whip or is it like the whole thing?
I would imagine it's the whole thing.
I would hope so.
Otherwise, why have a
Yeah, it has to be.
section.
Because like I'm just thinking like normally at a best whip comp, it's always just like the one best whip, whereas
Yeah,
this
exactly.
has to be the whole thing.
Like overall impression of
Exactly.
whips.
How
Nice.
that is huge from Julien on the first.
Woo!
That second one was
Holy
big.
Go the other way. No, see, I wish he would go the other way.
If he exactly on that third one, if he went the other way,
Yeah.
I don't know how this goes. I don't know who wins, but
See, now this is the other side.
yeah.
And that was huge. If he could have done that in the first rhythm
Yeah.
on one of those.
All right, so that must be yeah, Patrick Evans versus Julien Vanstippen.
Oh, yeah.
Now, funnily enough, actually, I'm heading down to King of the Whip in South Africa again next month.
Well,
And
get Patrick Evans
was
in.
supposed to be there
Oh,
last
really?
year when Julien won the competition. Patrick was actually supposed to be there. Something happened like a few days before, and he didn't make it. So
I will say this, though. I think he's, like, just... Not saying he wasn't good before, but I think he's just, like, made a bunch of progress here recently because he's, like, way gnarlier than he was last year, I feel like.
yeah, that's what I would say the same. Like I either didn't see it from him before because I've never actually met the dude, just watching Instagram and everything. But
Yeah.
everything I've seen this year, I'm just like this dude's ripping.
Yeah, like before I even classified him as while we were doing X Games, I classified him as a free
That's
ride
right.
kid. And then I saw
Yeah.
him do some tricks. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, that first one is massive.
Oh, there you
The
go.
second one, I would say Julien does it bigger off that one.
Woo!
And I would say that's better than Julien, what we've
Yeah.
seen. So the first one and the third one,
I agree.
I would go Patrick. Maybe even that fourth one. So Julien's going to have to, I would say, out of the 4 jumps that we've seen, or the 4 different jump lines, or, you know, Patrick's probably got 2 or 3 out of 4 over Julien.
I would agree with that.
But that second one in the middle, Julien has kicked everyone's ass on that. So this is going to be interesting.
How it's funny. They're like American and international version of each other.
Yeah, basically.
Woo!
Ooh, nice turn up.
Oh!
Yeah, that's where Julien
There you go.
takes it. That's the second jump. Third jump, turn down. Oh, this is tough, man. Like, one more to go.
Man, they're very similar.
Oh, he nearly missed that whole landing.
Yeah.
Like, he landed probably actually like 3 inches off the actual landing.
Yeah, luckily it was like still tapered because there was a landing, jump going to the other side there or something.
So, who won? Who won that?
They like
didn't
to
put
do
up
this.
The helmets. That is what the hell's going on here? Do we need to stop talking and actually listen, or I'm gonna read some results here. Whoa, it was Patrick Evans. He won Best Whip. Patrick Evans won that.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I'm on board. I'd agree with that one. That was sick.
What? This is really like they really have this whole thing. You can tell it's honestly for content, right? Because they've had contests there, but they're like just like so-and-so won.
Yeah, it does not even really matter.
They don't even do like a little hey, so-and-so won, here's a cool little imagination helmet thing.
No, this is the way to go, I guess. Let's just watch Red Bull. If they've decided this is how content must be done.
Yeah.
All right, so what's this? This is the team.
This is the team jam.
All right.
So I'm sure they're going to go around, and then they're going to start trying to cross.
Oh, yeah, all right. So they're gonna. This is kind of like a synchro competition, I'm
Kind
guessing.
of,
Or,
yeah, exactly.
You know, 4 guys out there just shredding, just riding, having
Yeah.
fun with your buddies. Like that's actually really cool to see. It all looks very chaotic right now. I don't know how you would judge this because right now it doesn't look.
I guess we're going to have to see what the other
judging.
team does.
Yeah, exactly. Like it just looks like they're just riding and having fun with their friends. I don't see much in that. Like I don't know how I would judge that. Let's see what Let's see what the next team does.
Yeah, if the next team coordinates better, then we can be like, okay.
Yeah.
What is Maddo doing out there in sneakers?
Oh. Wait.
I was going to say, is he jumping stuff? Yeah. No, he's just sitting there.
Oh, he's just sitting on top of that fast house bridge. Oh my god.
Yikes. Holy flat.
Where was that one from Tyler in the whip competition? That would have kept him in there. And that one.
That's Parsons.
Oh, was that? Oh, well, there you go. It was Parsons. There you go. That's why it looks like
I would have to watch Tyler's run again in the whip contest because I still feel like he did a good whip. Like,
oh man, Tyler with that big jump over Maddo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly. But this looks so chaotic, but then that is sick with the 2 big jumps.
So I would give it to these guys just because it's at least crossing more versus just doing like a train.
Yeah.
The judges had to take into account the apparent lack of preparation and choreography and handed the win to Team Twitch.
What?
However, as the scores were tallied in the final decision,
We've been wrong the whole time.
Evans earned the win in Best Whip, which secured the overall victory for Team Maddo. Yet in the end,
Here you go. They waited till the end to announce that he won.
Is that because they just had to make sure there was enough helmets to go Maddo's way for Red Bull to take the win?
This is the vision that I see and the way I see it.
Man.
Riding is not a competition. The best riding and progression comes when we push each other together.
And that's it.
That's it.
Wrapped
Imagination. Boom. No credits, nothing. We're out of here.
That's it. Wrapped it all up. That is, I mean, I think we said this last year as well. Like the way they present it is so different to what we expect. I mean, that was bang, bang, bang for me. Like,
Yeah.
we were.
Which is why it wasn't live. One, weather.
Yep, exactly.
Because they have Red Bull also has. I don't know that you care about snowboarding at all, but they have.
Yeah.
So they have the natural selection, Travis Rice's contest, which is awesome. It's they go out and they find these, like they have these mountain faces, and these dudes are hitting them like they get to hit them like 2-3 times max. And they're just shredding and throwing off of these big ass cliffs and pillows and stuff. And it's great. It's the same, it's hard to, you still have, even though they do like the creative. So anyway, my point was they used to live stream them, but a lot of times you don't know which day is actually going to be good. So it was like, okay, the contest is going to happen between Monday and Friday this week, weather permitting. So then they couldn't really do it. The other thing is actually transporting people to the top of the mountains and stuff takes so long. Yeah. So it's the same thing with something like this where you couldn't really choreograph all that to where it's live streamed like as fast as they do like a Supercross or something.
Yeah, you're not going to make a 47 minute clip out
No.
of a live stream there.
That's
That
gonna
would have
be-
taken them probably 4 hours.
Exactly.
Minimum.
Exactly. But
then, like, I would have watched it, though.
yeah.
You know, like,
I
we
almost
do-
think that original version needs to be available, and then you can have this, and then you can go to the
Yeah.
other thing. Because even like you're saying with natural selection, I sit there and watch the 3-hour.
Man, I'd watch 3 hours just if they were talking about the bulldozers on this event. Like, I'd sit there and watch that. That'd be sick.
So what I was saying though is that like it's what they have found with natural selection in the stuff being untouched, and either way you're getting a brand new course, even if it's the same face, you know, just because the snow is different or whatever. And it's like I would guess that Ride in the Hills would be the closest thing to actual like real free riding, where it's like you have to be creative and find stuff to jump, versus being like, even Creative Line is just like linking different jumps together in a pre-made course.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. And they're trying to do it. They did have a crowd there again this year. It didn't look huge, but there was a crowd there. I guess that location is just in the middle of nowhere, so nobody's going to drive out to the middle of Kansas. But
I bet you there are not that many people from Kansas that like freestyle, so yeah, probably a lot of people drove there.
that's true. So then you've got to find the ones who are up for like a 12-hour drive minimum, I'm guessing, to even make it out to that place. But you've got to put together a competition where the crowd is there watching it. They're obviously videoing it. The thing that I don't know if they missed an opportunity, but this is now 1 week since the event. This happened 1 week ago, and there was nothing on Instagram or Facebook or anything. Like I guess they had everybody on like a don't say shit until the episode's out kind of deal. So we all knew that they were there. We saw them putting up stories and clips and stuff like that 2 weeks or let's say 10 days ago when they started training, and we see what the course is for the first time. And I was getting all excited about it's going to be awesome. It's going to be this Saturday or Sunday. I knew it was on that day. And then there was nothing. Then we've had to wait 1 more week to get this 47-minute clip. So I would have been happy to watch the live stream at the time. Just stream whatever.
Yeah.
I would have watched all of that.
That's true.
Then I probably would have watched this as well. And I'm probably still going to, we'll go back and look at all these clips on Instagram for the 15-second ones and whatever.
Exactly.
And maybe the guy, the fans who missed all of that, they'll also have these small chapters, which they've already broken up. You can tell they've edited already that way that they can break it up, that this is best whip, this is speed and style, this is the team jam. So anyway, that's just picking on nothing really. Like, it's just sick that they made it. I just
no, it's good. I liked it, and the format is good, and it seems to be a fun contest. And the course, of course, I mean, just making that course and letting these guys go out there and do what they do is amazing, because think about I mean, I guess you had X Fighters the whole time that always kept a course, but a lot of these contests that, like the course went away, like X Games dwindled down to basically nothing, and
scaffolding that they couldn't even get that right this year.
Like Nitro Circus has always been like 2 jumps at best,
exactly.
Like a loop maybe at the most. So it's nice that at least there is some kind, because we ride fast ass dirt bikes that can jump big stuff, and it sucks when everybody's limited.
You're in second gear.
Exactly. The best guys in the world are limited to just these little, standard jumps. So it's nice that Red Bull and Tyler and Jason
Mhm.
Baker got together and making this happen and giving us something awesome to
Some
watch, and these
That's
guys a
it.
place to showcase what dirt bikes can really do, not just be stuck in a building on a ramp.
That's it. Yeah, five ramps or 10 ramps in a circle
Yeah,
gets a bit boring after a little while. I'd
exactly.
much rather watch this. Like that was cool though. I was impressed. It was cool that they did the team thing as well. It was a little bit hard to keep up who was on what
Yeah,
team. That
yeah.
was
They
probably
should have
the
given them
only thing.
like an armband or like something
Yeah,
where
just
like
so I could tell as we were
yeah,
watching it. Like,
instead of being like, who was that on? What team
yeah.
were they on again?
But I liked the idea of what they did. Like, okay, these two guys, they're the two best whippers, they're gonna go. These two guys are the fastest, they're gonna go. That was cool.
Yeah,
I was down with that, and it probably broke it up as well. Like so this is the fourth one. So the last 3 years, it's just been a freestyle run,
yeah,
basically on big jumps. And that is awesome. That is fucking cool. But this was, I don't know, this just felt different. It felt good. It was
yeah.
interesting to watch. It gave me, yeah, just more reason to sit down and like, okay, yeah, first one, Kohl Denney, creative line.
Yeah.
That was cool.
When I first heard
And Vicki
teams,
Golden.
I was honestly like,
Yeah, I was the same.
I
I was exactly the same. I was
was
like,
like,
oh,
teams.
okay. I mean, we do the teams at night of the jumps. Like that's what this whole year has been. And I was like, okay, they're doing the teams there. Okay, well, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
Um, but they did it well. I would say they took the idea and they made it fit the course. They made it fit this 47 minutes. Like that was good.
they made a reason to bring Twitch and Maddo out.
Exactly. There's, and to have Feist there as well.
There you
So he
go.
was. I wonder who else was judging. I wonder if it was just the two judges or if there was anybody
Yeah, I was gonna
else.
say because obviously Twitch and Maddo were not judging, so
And they were the last couple of years, I think. They were
yeah,
both judges. But they brought everybody out. Weege was there
yeah.
talking. Sal, no, what's his name?
Salam,
Salama, Salam Masakela was there. Like they
Salama.
brought out
Maybe it
a
is a at the
Salama.
end.
Yeah, so they brought out a whole bunch of
Yeah,
big
their
names.
budget in announcers has to be higher than riders.
Yeah, exactly. The writer's budget was probably a fifth.
Sal's got to be big money.
Yeah,
He's been around
exactly.
for 30 years doing this stuff.
Hell yeah. Maybe that's why they sent Maddo out. They're like, look, we're paying you to be here this much. Like, put some sneakers on, put your helmet on,
Yeah,
and go do a burnout on that fast house bridge. Like, we need you out there. But yeah, I thought it was cool. I think that was a really interesting way of doing Imagination this year. I'd agree with the results, probably except for Cole Denny. I think with the
yeah.
crash, I would have given him the win.
And I would have
Um,
put Tyler through to the
yeah,
next round of whip, I think.
yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's free ride. It doesn't really matter about the results at the end of the day. It was just sick to watch it, and I guess that's what Red Bull's doing. Like how they just went straight from the event, like straight one discipline into the next,
Yeah,
and barely told us. I'm guessing that's what they're thinking as well. Like it's just free ride.
yeah.
The competitions aside, that's the side hustle to what the
That's
main part of
the,
it is.
you know as well as I do. Okay, I mean, you're going to agree as soon as I say this, but let's say you didn't have a format. How do you enter, what do you make 47 minutes out of?
Yeah,
Just, they're just out
exactly.
there going ham, jumping shit, like willy
Yeah,
nilly? Because
yeah,
that's what it would
exactly.
be.
Yeah,
If
which
you,
is what they want to do.
if you just, this is my point. If you just let everybody free ride,
Yeah,
they'd just all be out there willy nilly, just smashing shit in a row, and like, hold on, I'm gonna hit this, and then they would just, they would session a section, and then go to another section, and they would just move around.
yeah, exactly. Then you'd be talking more like a skate contest or something. where they all just kind of stand there and wait for one guy to just finish and get out of the way.
Well, that's
and then next
you
one
start
goes.
riding something, and then they're like, people have things they want to do on specific jumps or whatever, and then it just becomes, I mean, which is not even a bad, for
I'm up for
knuckleheads like
that.
us that would watch hours and hours of stuff, you know, like, they're just like, go to this jump, session it, and then they start having a whip contest or whatever, or this guy wants to flip it. Like, think of even that in practice, you know, like when Julia wanted to flip it, and now he starts eyeing it up and jumping it, you know, like, you know how
Yeah.
somebody jumps it differently when they're going to flip than when they're just jumping it or whipping it or whatever. You know, like all of that. That goes back to our contest that we talked about, which imagination course would be the perfect place to do it, the first hit contest.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
roll
yeah,
out
exactly.
there, you don't get to watch anybody, and you just go, okay, who
This is
hits
it.
what jumps how fast?
Oh, damn. Oh, that would be gnarly. Damn, that would be gnarly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to even be invited to something like that.
Me,
Like,
oh,
no,
me neither.
I'll be a judge.
Yeah, but
Who needs water? No
Hill,
problem. I got you.
Parsons, Bereman, McNarls, like, and I don't know the other guys. I don't. It's not saying I know all those guys that well, but I know from watching stuff that those dudes are not afraid to hit stuff first,
No, exactly.
and they would be very
it's
hard.
almost like they can visualize it and do it, whereas some
It's like-
other guys would take a little bit of a warm up.
It's like they
They'd
just
take it
believe in
time.
themselves, and I always had a voice in the back being like, maybe you're wrong. Maybe you're going too fast. Maybe you're not going fast enough.
my voice was, no, don't do it. Just
Maybe
wait.
you're
Watch
going to
somebody else, and then you probably
yeah.
can do it.
Commit, but I don't know.
Commit or
You might
quit.
spin. I don't know. Fuck.
Oh, is there a kicker on the end? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what my brain was always doing.
No, but anyway, I think it was a pretty good event. Like, that must be the last comp of 2023.
I would say so. If you guys are done.
Yeah, we're done for now.
Oh, shit.
Maybe there's something in December, but it's not confirmed yet. Maybe
Right.
there's a quick special one that might come in December, but no. So I'd say that's the last big freestyle event for 2023. That's a good way to finish it.
Yeah.
And oh no, whoa, hang on. Well, no, it's not freestyle, but it's King of the Whip, like I
Oh,
said,
yeah.
down in South Africa. So maybe
What kind of
Pat
footage are we
Jevons
getting out
just
of
beat
that?
Julien. What's that?
What kind of footage are we getting out of that?
Hopefully good footage.
But
I don't know if it's live. I don't like that one was all for the crowd. So last year they could only have 5,000 people and it was sold out like pretty much like that.
Awesome.
I think this year it's pretty much almost sold out again, but they've brought in more grandstands and they're going to open it up a bit more. So I don't know how many more thousands they'll be able to bring in. Maybe 6, 7, 8.
Awesome.
I don't know, but I did hear that it could be a little bit bigger. But yeah, like I said, Patrick Evans was supposed to be there last year, but he didn't come and Julien won. He just beat Julien on this freeride course, so that might give him the energy to make sure he has that flight booked. And
Do you know who's supposed to be there?
not yet. No, I would say the 29 other South Africans, and I think there was one dude from Uganda last year as well.
29 South Africans in the whip
Man,
contest?
there was 30 riders last year. It was huge.
Wow.
And 10 of them were freestylers, 20 were racers, and the racers were nuts. They
Yeah.
whipped the crap out of it. Like Julien actually had to work hard to win that one. It was not a open and closed kind of case. It was he had to bring the big guns.
And it
to
was
win
from a
this.
ramp?
Yeah, so I think there was 2 ramps, if I remember correctly.
But
2
that's just
different ramps.
impressive that the racers
Man, they killed it.
whipped that well off of the ramps.
They were just sliding up a mesh ramp like it was a dirt like the finish line at a motocross track. They just slid off the thing. It was awesome.
Danny D. Wayne is in the chat.
Oh.
He said, with all the jumps that the no-namers made in the hills, why not film something like that there?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, that would be cool. Could I see something like that happening? Not really, because the land where all those jumps are is not anyone's. It's like state land or something.
Okay.
So they basically are just poaching all those jumps. So I don't really... It's either state land or like some rancher owns it that doesn't do shit with it or something. I'm not really entirely sure, but they don't own that. So I guess that would be the hurdle there.
Yeah.
But again, unless you could do... It's almost like you gotta have a section of land like that and then be like, okay... I mean, I guess what I'm thinking is like they did in Canesville, right? Where it's like, you guys get these sections and then you can shovel jumps or whatever. So that way it's more of them actually...
Yeah, getting involved.
Making the courses and stuff. This now is a week-long fucking contest, because people got to go out there and shovel for days. But
how long, like, obviously this is the 4th year. Those jumps have just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm guessing they still have a lot of time, like Baker and his team out there just building and building and building. How many days do they have training? Like 4 or 5? Because you'd need some time just to get your head around the entire fucking course to even psych up to hit some of those jumps.
I would say they had at least probably 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I would say, I mean, a lot of those guys don't need that much time. Like I would need
that's true. They're either going to do it or they're
stuff.
not.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, okay, I'm hitting that tomorrow. I'd be like,
yeah, that's it.
It's windy today. It's windy.
Yeah, it's really windy. I'm not jumping it. But then, like, man, I'd love to see. I think Danny Dwayne's right though. I'd love to see that no namers course get used somehow. But yeah, if it's a bit of could get closed down if they try and make a production out of it, then
you would just have to. But if you did. It depends on how the contest is. But, like, they Ride to the Hills, or the Great Ride Open, they went out there and filmed the stuff and then did it. It just wasn't streamed,
Yeah.
Which you could do and just have... You almost need to do, like they do Real Moto and have a filmer and like a couple of guys, and they film the whole process of building the jumps and everything, and have these criterias of like submitting the spot, the location or whatever, and pictures. And then you're like, okay, there's nothing there, and then they have to document building their jumps straight up to day of contest, when maybe the judges come out and watch them ride their section. That would be cool.
I like that idea. That's kind of cool.
Danny says, is it free riding if it's man-made? I think by hand, still, yes, for sure. Yeah. Even though I've seen people move a lot of stuff by hand, I would still say by hand, yes, it's definitely free riding. I guess you're a little bit... once you bring a machine in, I'm gonna say if you bring a machine in and do the face, and maybe just touch the landing, sure. Once you've built a landing, I don't know that.
Yeah, if you've pulled a landing out of nothing, then you're
exactly. Yeah. But if you make a lip to like on the side of a mountain to a landing, sure, that's still free riding.
Yeah, I think it's. I think it's all kind of free ride. I think the question was the question about
he just
imagination, or is it about?
He just says, "Is it free riding if it's man-made?" So,
like, I would. Ooh, that is a tough question.
But I think, like we're saying, if the structure is there and you tune up the face and the landing, okay.
Yeah.
Not too much.
But if you put those criteria on imagination, like that's just been ripped out of the ground.
That's
like,
not even free ride
They've
stuff.
just fucking like this is X Fighters on steroids. That's what it is.
Yeah. And that's why I brought up earlier, why I keep bringing up about like it not being like natural selection or like those things, whereas they do make obstacles on the mountainside for natural selection, but it's still, even if they leave the obstacles there, every year you go back, I mean, I guess dirt is the same, you have to shape it or whatever, but my point is it's untouched, right? When they show up with the to film that day, it's untouched. Nobody's been grooming the pillows. They are how they are from how the snow fell.
Yeah, that's it.
Versus these things are like manicured.
Yeah.
Jumps and course.
I don't think I saw one bit of dirt that wasn't where it should be on this course.
The whole thing.
That was perfect.
Any place that was not grass on the outside was like
backbladed.
Yeah, exactly. Tracked in.
That was a lot of backblading.
Dude, that whole, there were probably like 10, 12 acres more, 15 acres of totally manicured dirt.
Yeah. Now, man, that like it's getting close to being a golf course out of dirt.
Yeah, and this is
full manicure.
This is the whole question that we had last year with it, right? When they were like, Tyler won, but we're like, Julien could have done KOD flips off of a lot of that stuff, but didn't. So when does it become? This is why I'm like, it is a free ride contest, but even the imagination, creativity line thing, you are still riding within the confines of a manicured course.
Yeah. Except Kohl making his.
There you go. On top of the box, son.
He's just out there with a cordless drill and a fucking saw, and he's just made up a little bit of a platform to get on top. Like,
like did he have that wood in his van and he drove it out there, or what?
To Kansas. He's probably taken one of his jumps down from his house, put all the timber in the back, and then he's just headed straight to Kansas. Like, I'm building what I need to build. Like, I've got to win this thing.
Don't worry, I got a screw gun. I'm ready to go. I really think that Ride to the Hills and the Great Ride Open and all those things were just before their time. And they were such epic events. And I mean, I say they were before their time, but like, is there more money in the sport now? Probably not. I guess that's why it didn't work, you know?
No, that's true. But then, yeah, I think you're right. Like, it may not have been appreciated as much as it would be appreciated.
Yeah.
That would be the thing. Like, everything has become so big, so gnarly. Everything has to be perfect or you die.
Yeah.
In freestyle, that now we actually do get to appreciate free ride in whatever form it comes in.
So what I was saying with the contest, you could have people everywhere.
Yeah.
So you could have guys in France submit their, like a team in France, they're going to build their free ride jumps and film a part with it or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Makes sense. There you go. Next comp.
All right. How do we put it together? The internet free ride competition.
Right. Tell us how do we get?
I was asking you. You're the
I'm
idea guy. You're logistics.
I thought you were
guy.
asking the internet. I was like, okay. Tell us how we're doing this.
You're logistics guy. I'm just idea man.
No, I think you're absolutely right. Like, as the words were coming out of your mouth, I can see how this could work. Like, it's real moto, but
international. Free ride.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to send a geolocation or whatever. We'll get on Google Maps, look at it.
A private geolocation, so we're not sending people out to fuck you up.
Yeah, exactly. Just send us a private one. We look, we zoom in with Google Maps. We see that there's no like pre-existing jumps or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you just document. You get so much time, like whatever, a week. and then you try to put in your line, and then film your video of it, and then submit that.
Hell yeah. Oh, now that's...
So it's basically, like I said, real moto, but not for X Games.
Yeah.
Unless they
exactly.
buy the idea. And like free ride. So you got to make your... It's more about the cultivating of the jumps in the spot and putting a video together than it is like just showing off, you know, different things that you can do.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down for... I'm going to write that down. I don't even have a pen. I do not have anything here, right? I'm gonna
text it to you.
I'm gonna make a little note. Yeah, I'll text it to you now, so then you can like pull me up on this in 3 weeks when I haven't done anything.
All right, sounds good.
What is it? Real moto, but not X Games.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Real moto, but without X Games. But it's an international.
But to do a free ride.
Yeah, it's like free ride,
real
moto, or something.
Find their line. Basically, virgin dirt.
Danny D. Wayne's saying shovels only.
Oh, nah, man. I want to see some diggers in. There's still got to be if you've got a machine and you can make like a 200-foot jump out of something, you'd want to have a good landing.
Skid steer only. Can't go any bigger than skid steer.
Skid steer only.
You can't pull a D8.
We can have a Danny Dwayne trophy for the one who does it with shovels only.
Yeah, you get a no dig, no ride trophy.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you get extra points on your score for hand built. True. You get extra points if it's hand built. You also get extra points for creativity. So if you come up with something really kooky that we've never really seen before, you get creative points for that.
Well, then Kohl Denney's won it already.
Well, that's true too. I'm okay with that.
Hang on.
We made the Kohl Denney contest.
Is timber and a cordless drill allowed in this?
No.
Oh
yeah. Listen, hey, if in lieu of getting a skid steer and carving a face, you bring in 2x12s and make some sketchy ass ramp on a dirt face, I'm giving it to you.
Hang on, I'm writing this here. I've had to try and remember how to spell Lou. Lieu, I believe it is. If in lieu of skid steer, cordless drill, and
plywood, it's totally fine.
And plywood.
If you happen to find the plywood and wood in the area where you're free riding, then you're
if you've
basically
cut the tree down yourself.
No. If you are someplace near a construction yard or where people dump stuff, and you happen to be upcycling, we'll give you green points if you upcycle some.
Upcycling. Oh my god. Green points for upcycling.
Dude, we'll be like, Kohl Denney has a negative carbon footprint in this contest.
Holy crap. I think we could pull 10 more sponsors out of that. That'd be easy. Yeah, a green, when people are being green on their sponsorship budgets. Oh, Kohl Denney, negative carbon footprint.
Negative carbon footprint. He upcycles. He uses everything. You know, he's like built to shred for dirt bikes.
That's it. Exactly. Man, that's it. I love it. Love the idea. Thank you, Tyler and Red Bull, for imagination and
sparking our imagination.
Sparking our. That's the whole idea. That's what he said.
This is gonna be sparking our imagination 4.1.
4.1. There you go. We actually get to use our decimals.
That's right.
It. Awesome.
All right.
Shall we wrap this one up?
Let's wrap it up. Danny D. Wayne, go back and watch the whole contest, and whoever else is watching this too. It says there's 2 people. We just basically talk over the contest and don't pay attention to any of their rules, which were not really, I feel like, explained that well.
They could have been.
They might have been, but we didn't pay attention to anything. We were just looking at pictures.
Yeah.
It was basically like
we're knuckleheads. We just like watching dirt bikes flying.
That's right. All right, so if you want a totally uninformed point of view on Red Bull Imagination, you can just rewind this when we're done and watch it.
Awesome. Thank you very much, man. That was cool.
Yeah, thank you guys. All right, everybody. Peace out.